Hello everyone, this is Psy Soldier here. Welcome back to our Let's Play Dominions 4, Lanka, Dawn of the Demon Apes. It is now spring in year 7 of the Ascension Wars. And you can see here we've cast Arcane Probing a few times. Looks like we didn't have any luck with that. We've cast, actually found a pretty good amount of Blood Slaves here. And we've had a battle in Muspel. This was where we sent our Bane that was kind of behind enemy lines. Just to attack this province and then retreat. So, where is he? That would be Mesamalak. So he's just going to retreat. First thing, we'll run away. So we should see him safely on our side of the province now. We found a sneaking enemy. One of our undefended provinces were conquered. And the entrance to the fortification and terrace peaks has been breached. So we can actually go ahead and take that province now if we so desire, but might would possibly be better just to wait until we have a few more of our Banes down here. Let's see, we can go ahead and move him there. Actually, let's go ahead and break the siege here. I'll send him there, I think, to take care of that. Or at the very least, we'll weaken them considerably. I guess we can just move him there. And do we have any more Banes here? We do have some Banes here. Alright, so let's go ahead and give some troops to these Banes. Start out with him. Them into the line formation. Get some to this guy. And do the same. We have some more. One more. Alright, that'll take care of that. Once again, putting them in line formation. This one has no weapon. Of course, I don't actually have any ready for him, but I can go ahead and give these Banes some lifelong protection contract. Well, that will help out a bit more. Okay. Let's go ahead and send these guys on down. Let him. Okay, I've already got all of them selected. Just gonna move on down there. And I saw one or two guys here that were not actually doing anything. Such as her. We'll just have her research, I guess. And he's not doing anything. I think he was the only other one. Let's go ahead and forge another item here. Maybe I'll do the Banefire crossbow. I'm actually kind of starting to think I favor the crossbows more because it will allow more turns to pass before these stupid Banes charge into battle. If the crossbows have, 12 shots and they can only fire once every 2 turns or once every 3 turns, then that means, you're going to go 24 or more turns before the Bane decides to charge into battle. Whereas with the bows that only have 12 shots, they're going to shoot about 12 times, so go about 12 turns, and then they're going to charge in and try to engage in melee, which we absolutely do not want. So, crossbows are probably ultimately really better just for that reason alone. just because of pure stupidity on the part of our commanders. And apparently I've already set them to research. Let's go ahead and have these guys research. And this guy can research, I guess. He can reanimate. And I'll have him research. At some point, I guess I'm going to have to break that siege there. Him reanimate. And he can reanimate. Not exactly huge numbers of troops, but it does, I suppose, add up slightly over time. Okay, let's go ahead and construct this laboratory here. That way we can begin recruiting these sorceresses. They're Astral 2, and I think they even have the possibility to get Astral 3, Air 3, or even Point and Water Magic, which would be nice. Okay. Let's take a look here. Is there anything else I want this guy to forge for us? Nothing immediately available that he can forge, however. If I was to give him the Scepter of Dark Regency, I believe he could forge something else here. He could do, say, the Wound Flame, or character the Pocket Lich. I kind of like the Pocket Lich. Let's forge him. Okay. And why not? We'll forge a couple more lifelong protection contracts. Alright. How are we looking on our research? We are just about to level 8 here. That will give us the ability to finally summon these Danavas and the Mandeha, as well as give us that improved crossbreeding, which I kind of want to try out with the Manual of Crossbreeding that I have forged, the unique item there. Let's go ahead and take some of that research and put it into Conjuration here. That'll give us an increase in Conjuration and Blood Magic at the same time. Got a few guys here that need to be set to research. Okay, and these guys here can also research. May have, I think I've already checked them. Alright, I think we're all set there. Let's go ahead and check our pretender here. What do we want to do with him? Let's empower him. We either want blood or fire right now, I think. Let's go ahead and get him up to fire 2. We may do blood soon. Currently, I guess he's at blood 4. What are we going to need to cast these blood spells here? All we need is 5. And we already have 5, so we are all set there anyways. About the only blood spell he can't cast that I currently have researched is Astral Corruption, which I could cast that if I just threw in a Bloodthorn or something. Bind Demon Lord and Looming Hell, those are really about the only other things that I need more blood magic for. I mean, I may empower him once again just for the heck of it, but already he's pretty darn good. Alright. I have some guys here that currently have no troops. We need to begin sending them back. We've got these guys moving down there. We've got him moving. Let's go ahead and end our turn. And we probably not going to end the video yet. It's still pretty short, I do believe. We didn't have any awesome battles to watch there that take a little bit of time. So really we've pretty closely wiped out to Zabobler already, to be honest. I don't think that he's got a whole lot of fight left in him. I mean, it might take a little bit to knock out that Master Lich, but I think once I send a giant army against him, those troops that he's summoning are not really going to amount to much. And if need be, I can always send my own Master Lich down there. Which if he dies, so what? He'll lose a little bit of his magic pass, but he can always empower again. Got a few decent-sized battles going on here, though. Most of them are around 20 turns. Which, that's what I was saying about the crossbows. If it's only firing the crossbow once every 2 turns and they have 12 ammo, then it's going to be 24 turns before the Bane even attempts to try and enter combat. And most battles are resolved in about 20 turns. So we've got Conjuration and Blood Magic both completed here. Let's go ahead and switch on over to Conjuration now. Oh. Yeah, our goal might be to try and reach the Well of Misery. That's going to give us even more death gems per turn. So we found one astral site here. I guess that would be the Painted Crypt. Yeah, that would have been the Painted Crypt that's giving us 1 Astral Pearl and 1 Death Gem. So we have further increased our Death Gems. We are now getting 30 per turn. That is quite good. I'm definitely pleased with that. Let's go ahead and move those guys down. And they can go on up. They can go down. He can go up. That would be Meslamok, our guy that we just kind of attacked and retreated that other turn there. And I may have him just sit there and hold that fortress for the time being. About 70 enemies there. What kind of province do we... Yeah. Crappy monkeys here. Let's just have him patrol the province. That's a slight bottleneck to stop the enemy. Go ahead and bump it up to 30, I guess. And let's see here. I don't know if I have any more Banes here to equip or not. Oh, I've got him just sitting there. Let's go ahead and forge. Do another Banefire crossbow. Alright, so that was all of our Banes until these guys get there. Move him on down. And he can research. And there should be someone here that needs to be set to research. Alright, there we are. Research. I think we've got enough of those guys. Let's go ahead and switch that back to the Kalamukas. And he can reanimate. He can research. I think I already took care of that province. He can research. Was I not? I'm not recruiting anything there. Okay. Set that to repeat. And still just kind of taking turns between those two guys, which that's fine. And let's have him research, I guess. We got a pretty decent garrison there now. Should be enough to scare the crap out of Helheim there. And we'll have our new priest here reanimate. And he can reanimate. Excellent. Alright, up here on research, we would just about get not quite. I think we'll have level 5 next turn, and we'll probably have level 6 the turn after that. We're not doing terribly bad there. How much troops do we have here? We've got 1,837. We could honestly probably stand to go ahead and switch over to research again for a little bit here. So, well, that dude was supposed to be forging a Banefire crossbow. Alright. Now then, forge me a crossbow here, dude. And we've got 4 lifelong protection contracts sitting in our vault there. Let's see what else she can forge here. Could do the green eye. Fenris pelt. Crown of the Ivy King. The Harvest Blade. The Harvest Blade would be interesting just to forge, just to see this effect of the leg chop. I've never actually seen that. And we have the Rod of Death. I think I prefer some of the stuff that this guy can actually forge for us. Let's I think we'll go with the Wound Flame here. And let's run up here. Cast a ritual spell. Oh, where are we here? Now, if I do the Divanas here, I'm going to have to get them down to where we're sending everybody. So instead, I think we're going to do the Mendeha, which is another excellent summon. And I don't think we're going to forge any lifelong protection contracts this turn. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. We'll have these guys forge 3 of them. Alright, so he's patrolling. He's moving. He needs to move up here. Got these guys moving. And we are going to get a lot of research done in Conjuration this next turn. So we should be looking pretty good there. We'll be pretty darn close to actually being able to cast the Well of Misery, wherever that's at, right here. And of course our Pretender is now at Fire 2. So I may even go for empowering him in Fire again and trying to get that King of Banefires here before too long. But I believe we're pretty much set with everything we're going to do here now. We're going to take over this throne here, and where exactly is my prophet at? I think one of these guys is my prophet. That would be my prophet. So let's go ahead and send him down there. That way I can claim the throne when that time comes. Actually, I can just cast the Cloud Trapeze spell, I do believe, if I have it researched. Apparently I don't, though. Okay, no Cloud Trapezing for him. He'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way and walk down there. Or I could perhaps forge some Boots of Flying. Do that. That way he can move a little further. Get our Pretender where we need him to be. Actually, I wouldn't mind going ahead and getting him killed and making the Mendeha that we are summoning our prophet here soon. Speaking of which, I think we're going to change that to the Sword of Injustice. And we're going to give that to the Mendeha. Alright. I think we're good to go. We're going to go ahead and end our turn, and we'll end the video as well. So as always, if you enjoy our videos, I hope you'll like and subscribe. And we will see you again soon. Thank you very much.